Hello children, welcome back to the science class. Previous session we have completed unit 1 light lesson. In this session we are going to see about universe and space. Unit 2 universe and space. Let's see the lesson. Universe and space. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is, and why it exists at all, said Stephen Hawking. Starry night sky is a wonder which has fascinated humans from time immemorial. Our ancestors have observed and documented the objects seen in the night sky. The field of study of the universe is called astronomy. The field of study of the universe is called astronomy. So we know that there are billions and billions of stars in the universe. Only about 2000 or so are visible to naked eye. So the universe consists of galaxies, planets, stars, and satellites and all other forms of matter and energy. And it is a world of the wonder. Let us move into this world of wonder to know more interesting facts about the place of existence of a solar system. Geocentric theory. What is geocentric theory? Sky is a wonder. Sun, moon, stars all appear to rise in the east and move towards the west, giving us an impression that all these objects are going around the earth. Just as in a moving bus, the distant mountains and trees appear to move backwards, perhaps really earth is spinning, and that is why sun, moon and stars appear to go around the earth. So earth revolves around the sun, or the sun revolves around the earth. How do you know about it? When you look at the night sky, you can see lot of twinkling objects, but a few of them differ from the others. They don't twinkle, and while the other stars hold a fixed pattern from night to night, these drift. They wander across the sky. Two observations supported the idea that Earth was the center of the universe. The Earth was the center of the universe. How moon exhibit phases. On the day when the full moon appears, the sun and moon look at the earth other with their bright light. In the evening time, one sphere hides behind the mountains. On the full moon day, when the sun is sitting in the west, at the same time moon rise at the east. That is, both sun and moon are in the opposite side. Likewise, when it is waning half moon, the moon is rise when it is midnight, and the waxing half moon rises during moon. From such observations and modeling, ancient astronomers could explain why we have waxing and waning of moon. So it is probably easier to understand the waxing and waning of moon in the order of new moon and full moon, and then how the first and third quarter moon appear and then phase is between. Lunar dichotomy. When the sun, earth and moon are in 90-degree angle, how will the moon appear to a person on the surface of the earth? Now if you look at the portion of moon facing earth, we will see half if it illuminated and half is dark side. Thus the moon will appear as half moon. The half moon during the waxing period is called as first quarter, and the half moon during the waning period is called as third quarter. And figure sun, moon and earth are at right angles. Once we understand those four key moon phases, the phases between them should be fairly easy to visualize. So waxing and waning of moon in the order of new moon and full moon, and then how the first and third quarter moon appear, and then phases in between. Planets. The word crescent refers to the phases where the moon is less than half illuminated. The word gibbous refers to phases where the moon is more than half illuminated. Waxing essentially means growing and expanding in illumination, and waning means squiggling or decreasing in illumination. Not all, so that these discoveries could be made with naked eye. You do not need telescope or any modern equipment. We can see our naked eyes, so we don't want telescope or any modern equipment. Epicycle. Moon going around Earth with 27-day period explain its motion. So, planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn are problem in explaining the motion of the planets. Moon in the background of stars moved every day eastwards neatly. However, for example, if we were observing the motion of Mars from January, it would appear to move eastward in the backward stars. That is, the position of Mars today will be near a star which is east to the star near which it is yesterday. So other planets also exhibited number of bustling behaviors. Venus and Mercury always appeared very close to Sun and hence never appear in the midnight sky. So brightness of Jupiter also varied again when it exhibited recon motion. For example, in 2018, Jupiter reversed its direction of motion on March 9. 2018 and again resumed its normal eastward motion of July 11, 2018. To explain the bustling phenomena, astronomers in easily early times proposed a change in the simple geocentric model. This is called as epicycle model. To explain the bustling phenomena, astronomers in earlier times proposed a change in the simple geocentric model. That is called epicycle model. Arrival of telescope. Telescope was invented by Hans Lexell, but Galileo used it for studying the sky for the first time. The telescope showed more in universe was than visible to naked eye. With his simple telescope matching toy telescope of today, Galileo was able to see mountains on the moon, small dim stars invisible to naked eye, sunspots on the face of sun. He was able to demonstrate that the Milky Way and has a bright patch in the sky is nothing but thousands of stars huddled together. Jupiter had moons going around it, and Saturn had mysterious appendage which we now know as rings. Heliocentric model. Suppose Earth and Mars are on the two sides of the Sun, then Mars would be fair and appear dim, compared to when they are on the same side. Earth orbits around Sun in 365 days, whereas Mars takes 687 days. This impulse at times Earth will overtake Mars. When the Earth is appearing and overtaking Mars, the Mars should appear to exceed motion. In short, all the observed phenomena would be explained in a simple way. How do we know that actually Sun is at the center or not? Galileo found that his observation of Venus gave the observational evidence to support the heliocentric theory. To naked eye, Venus is just a gleaming bright spot. Though a telescope, the shape of the planet can be seen. Galileo was startled to find like Moon, Venus to exhibit phases. So Venus around the epicycle as on the diagram. Venus would exhibit phases. Also at times a planet would be nearer, making the apparent size grow bigger at times for making the apparent size smaller. Look at the second picture. The Venus was going around the Sun and its orbit inside that of Earth. Venus would appear always near the Sun in the sky. It can never be in the midnight sky. 2. When it is near the Earth, it to be brighter and bigger compared to when it is on the other side of the Sun. Origin of the universe. When we observed other galaxies, we found a strange behavior. All the galaxies were appearing to move away from us. Farther they are faster, they appear to move. Next, scientists who studied the structure and evolution of universe, that is cosmos, reason, that is imply at one point of time in the past all matter was confined in a single point, and since then it has started to expand. The event when the matter confined in a single point and they began to expand is called Big Bang. This is considered as the origin or universe as we know it. Building blocks of universe. A starter above universe is constituted of galaxies, just as lot of houses in our locality constitute a village or a city. We have lot of things such as rooms, furniture, etc. in our homes. Likewise, lot of stilter objects such as stars, planets, asteroids and meteors are the building blocks of our universe. Galaxies. A galaxy is a large collection of stars or cluster of stars and celestial bodies held together by gravitational attraction. There are about billions of galaxies in the universe. Most galaxies range from 1000 to 10,000 parsecs in diameter. As we have different types of houses in a locality, likewise the galaxies are also of different types of galaxies. There are various types of galaxies such as spiral, elliptical, band spiral and irregular galaxies. Spiral galaxies consist of a flat rotating disk containing stars, gas and dust and a central concentration of stars known as the bulb. Next one, elliptical galaxy. An elliptical galaxy is a type of galaxy have an approximately elliptical shape and a smooth image. Unlike flat spiral galaxies with organization and structure, elliptical galaxies are three-dimensional without much structure, and their stars are in somewhat random orbits around the center. Next, regular galaxy. And regular galaxy is a galaxy that does not have a distinct regular shape. Unlike a spiral or a elliptical galaxy, they are often charcoal in the appearance with neither a nuclear plug or any tracks of special on structure. Next, barred spiral. A barred spiral galaxy is a spiral galaxy with a central bar shaped structure composed of a stars. Milky Way. The Milky Way is the galaxy in which our solar system is located. The diameter of Milky Way is over 1 lakh light years. The Milky Way includes stars smaller than our Sun as well as many other stars that are thousands of times bigger than the Sun. It includes many other celestial bodies of gases, clouds of dust, dead stars, newly born stars, etc. It is also thought to contain at least 100 billion stars. Stars. A star is a luminous heavenly body that radiates energy. With naked eyes, we can see nearly 3,000 stars in the night sky and many more with the help of a telescope. The stars are remotely located and appear as tiny dots of the light. Their light travels long distance to reach us. The atmosphere disturbance do not allow light to reach us in a straight line path. Because of this, the stars appear to twinkle. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. The next nearest star is the Alpha Centauri. Satellites. An object that revolves around a planet, a stable and consistent orbit is called a satellite. Satellites can be classified into two categories, natural and artificial satellites. Natural satellites means all natural objects revolving around planet or natural satellites. They are also called moons. Most moons are spherical, the ones that are not usually asteroids or meteors that we capture by the strong gravity of a planet. Next, artificial satellite. Artificial satellites are man-made objects placed in an orbit to rotate around a planet, usually the Earth. ISRO. The abbreviation of ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, is the space agency of the Government of India, headquartered in the city of Bangalore. Its vision is to harness space technology for national development while pursuing space science research and planetary exploration. Formed in 1969, ISRO does institutional space activities in India. It is managed by the Department of Space, which reports to the Prime Minister of India. And ISRO sent a lunar orbiter Chandrayaan 1 on 22 October 2008 and Mars Orbiter mission on 5th November 2013, which entered Mars orbit on 24th September 2014, making India the first nation to succeed on its first attempt to Mars, and ISRO the fourth space agency in the world as well as the first space agency in Asia to research Mars orbit. Thank you, children. We have completed Unit 2, Universe and Space. Thank you. We'll meet the next session.